welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a super awesome cookbook, and it is a Minecraft cookbook.
Very cool.
So we want to say a great big thank you to
Inside Editions
for sending this to us for free to share with you today. So as always, we love our Minecraft, but Minecraft and cooking, that's really cool.
Yes.
So it says the Gather, Cook, and Eat official cookbook. So on the front is
the cake.
The cake. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the awesome recipes that are in here and that are inspired by Minecraft. All right, let's open it up. So this is like a cover, like a protective cover, and to show you some of the awesome things you can make with this cookbook. And then it has green under there. That's really cool. Open it up. It's got some food on the inside cover. Let's go through. I just wanted to show you some of the categories. Of course, you're going to have, let's see. There you go. You got your appetite. Let's scoot it this way. Got your appetizers over here, your introduction and measurements and all that. Entrees, drinks, desserts, Minecraft meal planning. I could use some of that. And some really cool illustrations. Woo, look at that. So here's the introduction. The measurements, like I was saying. I just want to get into, there's the kitchen tools you would need. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And starting off with appetizers and snacks, I just want to flip through a little bit and show you. Look at this one.
Inventory bread.
Isn't that cool? All the different kinds of bread all in one pan. And then there it is. Is that like before and after? Or is that a different kind?
I think that's
two different
pan.
Okay, very cool. And then we got some roasted crops. I want to show you some baked potato bites. I think we're going to do this one.
Yes.
So that's one of the ones we're going to do. And, woo, Hoglins and lava. So they have dragon's breath. They have, most of them have pictures with them. They give you a difficulty. So if you know how much time you have or how skilled you are, you can choose the difficulty easy, and it will tell you exactly what you need, your prep time, your cook time, your special tools. All of it is broken down on each recipe. Isn't that awesome? All right, here's another recipe we're going to make to show you is smelted nuggets. So these are actually like fried cheese curds, like cheddar bites inside there. And then we move on to some entrees. I'm just going to flip through here. We got some noodle caves, and let's see, buried treasure pie, some stews, and then as we work our way back, you're going to see some awesome desserts. Look at that.
Clay fudge.
Woo! And then this one looks really fun. Look at all the colors in that. And this is called, let's flip back a page.
Glazed terracotta cookies.
They are awesome looking. I definitely would like to try that one. That might be, let's see on there the difficulty level, because I just want to see. See, it says hard. So that might mean not just that, but it might take a lot of time as well. But one day I would like to attempt those. Here it is.
The cake.
The cake.
That's so cool.
That one's really cool. I love that they squared off the strawberries. So cool. And then they show you how they cut it and everything. There's one more recipe. Look at these. Magma cream truffles. And this one. So this is the last one we're going to make as a dessert, which is going to be fireworks star cookies. So very cool all the way to the end, which has some really cool potions and drinks. Look at that.
Slime ball too.
So for this video, we're just going to start off by making 3 of them to show you. Hopefully, I didn't look at the difficulty level. I know one of them was easy, but I don't remember about the other 2. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and cook with our Minecraft cookbook. Okay, first step is preheat the oven to 375. Okay, so step 2 is scrub the potatoes really well, get all that dirt off, and then in another bowl, put 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You'll need another 1/4 teaspoon salt later. So in total in the recipe it's a half, but it's split up into 1/4 and 1/4. So then we throw our potatoes in. All 12 of them. Of course they're different sizes, so no big deal. Alright, then we're going to use a spoon and coat them with the olive oil and salt mixture. Okay, so I found it easy to, if you have a bowl with a lid that you can, that'll seal, you can shake them up and then they are much more evenly coated. Then you can take them out with a spoon or your fingers, whatever works out, as long as your hands are clean, and place them on the baking sheet. So once we get all 12 placed on there, we're going to put them in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. All right, into the oven they go, and it says 25 to 30 minutes. It says to roast them, so if you have roast on your oven, you can put it on roast for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, once they've cooked for 25 to 30 minutes, mine I did 30, they cool for 15 minutes, and then once they're sitting on their flat side, you kind of slice off the top and scoop out with like a melon baller the inside. And then we're going to mix up the filling and fill them back up. Okay, so once you take the stuff out of the potato, you mix it with 2 tablespoons butter, 1/2 a cup of cheese, 1/2 a cup of sour cream, I think some black pepper. Make sure you look at the recipe. Anyways, you mix that all up, and you can have chives in it as well. Then you put it back in the potato, top it with a little cheese, bacon, and if you prefer chives or no chives, and then we're going to stick it back in the oven, it says, for 5 minutes till everything's nice and melted, and we're ready to eat it. Right, they're out of the oven, all nice and melty, and time to let them cool a little bit and then enjoy. All right, for our firework star cookies, we're going to start with a cup of sugar. To that we're going to add a 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and it says to mix it in between each. So we mix that up some, and then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of, then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And let's go ahead and give that a mix. Once that is mixed up really well, we're going to pour in our 2 eggs and mix it one more time. All right, so once we're finished mixing it with the eggs, we add in the teaspoon of vanilla and continue to stir until it's all mixed in. Okay, so the first part was supposed to be done in a stand mixer, and since I don't have one, I kind of mixed it by hand. Then you have in here a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of espresso powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. So that's all in here. We're supposed to add that to the mixer, but I'm going to do the reverse and mix it by hand. All right, you mix those two until they are just combined. Cover it with plastic wrap, and into the fridge it goes for 2 hours. Okay, so after it's refrigerated for 2 hours, you ball it up like that and roll it in the granulated sugar, roll it in the powdered sugar, roll it in the popping candy, and then I sprinkled a little on top to make it look like the picture. And we're going to cook it for 10 to 12 minutes and see what it looks like. Okay, and that's what they look like when they come out of the oven. And it says that they will be soft, but they will firm up as they cool, so you should let them cool for at least 5 minutes. Okay, for our smelted nuggets, we're going to heat up our oil to 375. We have a thing to kind of keep the temperature steady. We're going to heat it up to 375, and now it's time to mix the batter. Okay, so in here we have a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, so a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. So it's all mixed in there. And then in a separate container, we whisk up an egg and some buttermilk, a cup of buttermilk and 1 egg, and then we're going to pour it in here and whisk this up. So this is going to make the batter, which we're going to put on the cheese curds and make smelted nuggets. Okay, then we put our cheese curds into the batter mixture, and we will fish them out with a slotted spoon when the oil gets to 375. So oil is ready. Use your slotted spoon And drop the cheese curds in. Ooh, look at that. Very cool. All right, then you cook them up. All right, so there's one last look at the Minecraft Gather, Cook, and Eat cookbook. And there's all of the awesome stuff that we made. I will tell you the smelted nuggets were easy, and these two were normal range for cooking.
But all were delicious.
Yes, and now I need to attempt the hard. So we want to say another great big thank you to
Insight Editions
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. Sure hope you liked seeing us make some of these awesome Minecraft recipes. Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.